Coach, we find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. A moment ago, through a shower of pyrotechnics, it was the hometown Broncos taking the field as they get set to do battle with the Cleveland Browns. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? This is taken at the 3.
Come on, man. Let's go.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Now the third leading rusher among rookies last year, it's Nick Chubb. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's 2nd down. Chubb on 2nd down. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. He's got Smith here. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a 1st down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. On 4th down, they snap it to Mayfield. Got an open man, it's Ratley. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
2 yards on the play.
Well, peel back the curtain, partner. We've got a pretty good look into how they plan to play this game. Aggressive seems to be the word. Going for it on 4th down in that situation.
Yeah, opening drive. Now, we know this coaching staff, they have traits of aggression in their history, but what a start to this game. They're going for it.
Yeah, a lot of people might say reckless, but they got it. 1 for 1 on 4th down here early in the game.
A run for Nick Chubb. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Last week, of course, the great performance, over 200 yards. He still wants to be fed.
And they should. That's exactly what you should do. I've not yet met a running back that's run for over 200 yards that says the very next week, hey, let's back things up.
Yeah, I don't need it as much.
No, they want it more and more. They're going to be ready to go because they think that's going to happen naturally now.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A good play there as the Browns strike for 16 and a 1st down. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
On your team. Hey, alert, 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 alert. Hurry.
They'll try to throw here. Mayfield. And this one complete to Smith. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. This will be play number 9 coming up on this relatively long opening drive as they look to convert on third down.
Check. Run. 25. Check 25.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up fourth down. Running for it. Here's Chubb. And it was a stiff arm there that freed him enough to get the first before he's tackled. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on fourth down. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
Slam. Hey, check 26-6. Pull it high. Alert. Hurry.
Mayfield looks to throw. There goes a deep ball. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Vincent Smith with touchdown number 7 on the year. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go. 180. 21. Here we go. Check 37. I got you.
Now the young man who was a Pro Bowler as an undrafted rookie, it's Phillip Lindsay. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12. To throw, it's Garoppolo. Open man is Uzomah. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
21.
It's a gain of 10. Brings up third and 2.
11. Crouch. I got you.
They'll try and run for it with Lindsay. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on third. So on fourth down, here's Ryan Quigley now to kick this one away. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Ryan Quigley on now to kick this one away. And he gets this away, angled for the sideline with a lot behind it. Wow. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. The Browns drive about to get started. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. Now Chubb. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. I think you mentioned in the opening drive that these guys needed to establish the run, protect the young QB. Actually wrote that down, believe it or not. So how would you assess things so far?
I'm kind of touched that you actually wrote something like that down. I appreciate that, partner. But I do think they've been able to do that. Maybe not as effectively as they wanted to, but I think we'll see more of as this game goes along because they want to continue to take care of that young QB.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. He'll get about 4 as he's past the 35 to the 38-yard line.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
It's just me and you. Run. Pistol.
Mayfield down. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the Mayfield brings him up 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game.
Kill. He's coming. We got couple. Hurry.
Chubb. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Tackled by Bradley Chubb, the number 5 pick in the 2018 draft. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. On the carry, it's Chubb. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. From the gun, Mayfield. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 24-yard line.
First down, Browns.
Set, 180. Mike, 45. I got you. Check safety. Hey, regular.
On the ground, it's Chubb. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Check. Tighten up. Shit. Topper. Up. King.
On 2nd and very short, Mayfield. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Vincent Smith with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
You ready?
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Here we go.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board.
Check, hot route. Hot. Check. Hey, alert. Alert, flare. I got this.
On first down, right back to Lindsey. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
Broncos first down. First and 10 at the
65.
Check 52's the mic. You ain't going nowhere.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Hey, alert 3, alert 3. Watch twist.
2. Watch twist. 2. 11.
49.
Hey, gun.
On first and 10, it's Lindsey. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory.
Here we go.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Here we go. 21. Hey, box truck. I got it.
From just shy of midfield, Garoppolo. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. So the sack of Garoppolo. And now what can they come up with on 3rd and long?
He's coming.
Hey, alert. 21.
Check 4.
One, Omaha.
Wide. Get wide. Deuce.
65.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. And he gets it away, and it's a laser headed for the sidelines. Excellent placement, and off that bounce, Charles, I didn't know where it was going to go. It can be an inexact science as to where they place it, but they say the 2-yard line.
Yeah, I don't know how they really determined that. And let's face it, at the end of that play, one side's going to be happy, the other team's going to be unhappy. It's like, what do they do, shorten the hypotenuse? I mean, how do they figure that out? You know that stuff. You're the smart guy.
Oh, that's you, partner.
Check Mike 45. 3 buzz. 45.
Out of his end zone, Mayfield. Looking here for Smith downfield. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
45, Mike, 45. I'm coming for you, Mike.
Back to throw now in his own end zone. Under pressure, and down he goes in the end zone, and that's a safety. And, Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about. It's so special teams, the spark that often wins games.
Here we go.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Less than 30 seconds to go in the half. Pretty good starting field position, all things considered. You'd think they definitely have time to get into field goal range.
Yes, and you get into the huddle or you come off the bench here and you've called multiple plays because you're going to say, this is how we're going to run them in order, guys. You don't have time for audibles. You don't have time to change anything. You're trying to get the ball in position to at least get 3. They've got a great shot to do it right here.
Second of their timeouts, as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Here we go. 180. Black. He's checking. I got this.
On first down, it's Lindsey, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
Here we go. 180. 1, Omaha.
I'm coming after you.
13.
Watch the whip. Chance. Watch twist.
White.
Watch the safety creep. Kill. Watch the ship.
On 2nd and 11 now. Garoppolo. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
Incomplete. He was covered by Denzel Ward.
Here we go.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Check, check, check.
Nick! Lock!
6 guys. Check 6 guys. Hatchet.
21.
We get it. Tight dog.
13.
Hey, orbit. Check that. We got Mike 52 right here.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. He's got a man. It's Sutton that's complete. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns 16. So we come upon halftime in what's a 12-point game at the break. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
Come on, baby. Let's go. Get excited. Let's go.
Here we go.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them.
Check 52.
11.
Check.
They'll run here with Lindsey. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14.
Here we go.
Slam.
White.
Switch. What?
12, fellas. Here we go.
Here's a give to Lindsey running right. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Absolutely.
Call it no gain there, and it brings forth a 3rd and long.
It's now 3rd down and long.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Check 9.
21. Here we go. 11.
Watch out. Under 10. 10. Check. Fresno. 25.
21.
Check 25.
From midfield, here's Garoppolo. And a throw there going to be incomplete. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. The Browns drive about to get started, and they will start this drive with just terrible field position backed up inside their own 5.
But we have seen teams be bold here and take shots, right? Sometimes you go max protection, make it a one-receiver route, and take your shot downfield and see what happens. And occasionally, we've seen success occur.
Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17. So the previous play, a big help, as now they'll have it 1st and 10 up at the 20. They run. Chubb. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Alert!
Handoff comes to Chubb. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Mayfield, he sets to fire deep. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Damian Ratley, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of a group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
This fielded at the 2. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Here we go.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try to figure out what is working, and call more of that.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now it's Lindsey. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
A give running right, Lindsey. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Well, we talked about Phillip Lindsay so much last year, but it bears repeating. Undrafted in 2018. The Broncos would sign him in May, and that was a good decision. He would have a 1,000-yard season, 9 touchdowns en route to a Pro Bowl appearance. So from undrafted to playing in the Pro Bowl in 10 months, that's pretty clean living for Phillip Lindsay. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success.
He's coming. We got double up. You draw quarter.
Watch twins. Check safety. Hey.
Now the Georgia Southern man. This is Jerick McKinnon. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Now, this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
11.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
1, Omaha. Check 13. 21.
They run once more with McKinnon. Back-to-back 1-yard runs here, so that leaves him with a 3rd down and 8.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
The Broncos on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8.
Check. Splat. No. 1, Omaha. Hey, gun.
Jack. Showing it. Alert flare.
White. 13.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The Broncos on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8.
White. 6. Lock. 21.
49. Check 49.
Hey, alert.
He's coming. Double up. Check 4. Check the backer. 5-2 is the Mike. Mike 5-2. Mike 5-2.
Hey, watch the leg.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. A pass for Sutton is intercepted. Picked off around the 37. And the return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46.
Alert, alert.
Following the interception, Mayfield airing it out deep for Smith. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. They run it again with Chubb. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
First down, Browns.
Mayfield on 1st down. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Damian Ratley, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. Here's Seibert now to add the extra point. And that will bump the lead up to 26.
Makes the score Browns 28, Broncos 2.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
11.
He's checking. Crash.
Another run by Lindsey. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
What an advantage having a lead guy in the middle of the defensive line because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Just a gain of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
21. I got you.
Now they'll throw with Garoppolo. That's caught by his tight end, Uzama. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a 1st down.
Here we go.
Couple of 1st downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46.
Hey, gun.
Garoppolo now. And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowl cornerback Denzel Ward. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. Facing this fourth quarter deficit, felt like they had to throw the ball, and on the other side, they were ready.
No doubt about it. They're playing situational football. They look at the clock. They know the lead that they have, and all they're doing is playing pass on every down.
Playing the pass, picking it off, and now big time in the driver's seat. The tackle made by Todd Davis. And again, it's Joe. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up third down.
The tackle made back at his own 49.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a third down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away.
Watch the safety creep. Kill. Watch the shift. Hey, watch the
Regular.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Von Miller in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth.
Run.
51 the mic, boy. 51.
Now Mayfield on fourth down. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Brian Bonnie Calhoun. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory.
Here we go.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
11. 21. Here we go. Hey, gun.
They'll go again with Lindsey. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
21. 11. I got you.
They'll run on first down. Lindsey. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Hey, gun.
On 2nd down, a run with Lindsey. Another 2-yard gain there, but they'll need to do better this time. It's 3rd and 6.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line.